I think it was the Cinnamon Pod, which
is
guys,
great.
If you haven't listened to the Cinnamon Pod, it is my favorite podcast we have made so far. I think it was about episode 48, maybe. And we were talking to Farmer, trying to bring out the crazy, as we say, squeeze the crazy out of him. Talking about the Brandon Marshall trade and his loss in general, and basically his reaction to his meltdown that he's currently having.
Is he aware that he has a meltdown going on?
I don't think he is, and to be honest with you, I think we will lose our journalistic integrity, not that we have much, if we don't report about this a little bit more.
Let's go on, let's go further. I want to start and say that I had a meltdown this year.
You did?
When the whole Fumble Nation was so mean to me, I had a small meltdown for about 3 hours one day. When I came in with I had a fake football, I was going to put sunglasses on, introduce a new character. I got a little crazy for about 3 hours. I was going to introduce a fake character to the show who was going to take all the blame for my bad journalistic whatever. I wasn't sure why people were so mean to me. I'm still not sure. They said outlandish things like I was homophobic. I was like, I don't even know what that means. I never said one thing about gayness on this show. It was a weird period in my life, but it was a meltdown for about 3 hours. But I recovered. I got back on the horse and rode it to where we are today. So you can come back from meltdowns. But and George, you've had meltdowns before, right?
Yeah, I've actually lived meltdown to meltdown. That's actually what I call life, is that time in between.
In between meltdowns.
Yes.
Okay.
So to me, it's not rare at all. I have no problems saying that I'm wrong or crazy at any point, but I think this is what Farmer is struggling with, is he has trouble admitting that he's wrong, A, or B, that he's acting a little crazy.
Okay.
And if you want to keep logically explaining your craziness to other people, it just makes you sound more and more crazy and more mean. And Judge has always come off super nice, and he's just like...
And he is a nice guy.
He is. He's the nicest guy I know, and he's the perfect picture of a Southern gentleman until he goes 2-4 in fantasy football. And then the crazy and dickness starts to come out.
The ice is thin. We still have the cinnamon rule in effect, so if this gets, it's a safe word. Let's have that for the rest of the season. I think that we're going to need it.
Yeah,
we're going to need it.
We'll need it.
The ice is thin here with the Judge, and 2-4 is getting kind of scary.
It is, and especially when your wife is 3-3.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think that's even worse. Okay, so he had said something in our last pod, in the Cinnamon Pod, and I don't think I really picked up on it until I re-listened to it. Trapper, could you cue this drop, and just to realize how deep the craziness has gone with John? What, is this like audio not work day? Oh, this is unbelievable. Okay, well, you know what? It's actually working on this, so this is when George is going to take a technical timeout, and we will be right back.
Fumble.
Dang it.
I have to change the audio present. What?
It's the fumble, folks.